Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be a review of the Sephora Favorites Sunkissed Glow Essentials Kit. If you don't know what the Sephora Favorites are, they are sets that Sephora creates containing mostly deluxe sample size products, and they throw in a few full size as well. This one is some summer essentials, so like bronzy summer glow type products. And I really thought that this looked like a really nice set. There were a lot of products that I wanted to try. So it comes with a sleeve that shows you what the products are. You do get 2 full size items. I will get into all of that when we go into the review. But you get this really nice, just threw that on the floor. You get this really nice kind of like rubberized bag, which I think would be really nice to take to the beach, to the pool. It is that slippery texture. It is kind of waterproof, so you're not going to get anything ruined in this bag. I think the bag quality is really nice. I threw that on the floor, but I actually needed to look at the back. The back of the packaging does list all of the products, so I will be using that as reference. So the first product is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Conceited. This is the cutest packaging in the entire world. This is a deluxe size sample. I did get a full size one in BoxyCharm a little bit ago, so this is the comparison of the packaging. You can definitely see that this is much smaller. This is more of like a eyeshadow kind of size, but honestly, who's going to go through this much loose highlighter? Like, no one probably. I will swatch all of these just so you can see how it looks. I did not use this on my face today. I do think that this is a very pretty shade, but it is a bit dark for me currently and a little bit more gold than what I like personally. So I do believe once I get a little bit of a tan this summer, this is going to look really nice because I do like the formulation of these. I think that they apply really nicely, and I think they just kind of like melt into the skin and they just look one with your skin. It's not like stuff sitting on top of your face. It just kind of blends in really nicely, and this does kind of look like a super glowy glow from within, in my opinion. This is a really nice product, and I do think this is really beautiful. Full size product does run $27, which I do think is a lot of money for a loose highlighter, but if this is a color that you would be interested in, I definitely think it's a good product. This next product is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the shade Vanilla Quartz. I actually had swatched this in store a while back, and I really liked this shade and was excited that it was in this set. It is the highlighter that I have on top of the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and on the inner corners of my eyes. This is a really, really pretty color. It's kind of like a white champagne with this kind of interesting goldish pink shift to it, but you can't really see that shift on your cheeks. On my skin tone, this is a more natural kind of highlight. It's not super beaming, it's not super pigmented, super champagne, super gold. It just looks really, really nice on my skin tone. It might pull a little bit more pink on a lighter skin tone, I'm not completely sure, and I think it would be more flattering toward light skin tones as opposed to deep, unfortunately, but the Artist Couture one would look nicer on the deeper skin tone. But I do think that this is really good quality. I like Becca's highlighters. I do have like 2 or 3 shades of the full sized. This is deluxe size, but overall I really, really like this highlighter, and I will continue to get use out of it. I think it's great. Full size does run you $38, which is really expensive for a highlighter. If you are willing to splurge on a good quality highlighter and you want like a high-end highlighter, I do think Becca is a good quality. So this next product is one of the full size items, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon Shadow Crayon, and this is in the shade Champagne Diamonds. I really like this actually. I was surprised because most shadow crayons are really, I don't know what the word, they don't last very long. The quality is not fantastic generally. But this, I was super surprised at how long this lasted on the eyes. What I did do was I applied it on the inner half, kind of like what I did today, and it stayed put all day long. It didn't lose the intensity, it didn't lose anything, it didn't fade. It looked really nice all day long. It is a really, really pretty champagne color. I was super surprised with how it wore. I was really impressed with this. My only critique with this product is it is a pencil that you have to sharpen. It does not like retract or anything. That's a big pet peeve of mine. If I have to sharpen it, I'm not interested. So I personally would not repurchase this, but if that is not an issue for you, this is a really good quality eye crayon. It does retail for $27, which I personally would not pay for an eyeshadow crayon, but if that's not an issue for you, this is good quality. The next product is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in the shade Shady Biz. It is the bronzer that I have on my face today. I used it in the like hollows of the cheek area. I used a little bit on the top of the nose as well as the top of the forehead. As a whole, I really, really, really like Fenty Beauty. I think that their products are really, really great. This bronzer is no exception. I think that the shade is really nice for my skin tone. It is warm, but it's not like a red orangey kind of warm. It's like a neutrally warm. and I think that it blends really nicely. It applies really great. As a whole, I've really been enjoying it, and I think it's a good product. Full size will run you $30, which is a little steep, but I do think it is a good quality product, and it would be worth $30. The next product is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder in the Glow Finish. I did not like this product at all. I didn't realize like what it meant by glow. To me, I was kind of expecting it to be more of the Cover FX, like the finishing powder where it has that little tiny hint of shimmer in it, but it's not like overall super glowy. But this is glowy, and it's not a flattering glow in my opinion. It's very gold based, which I personally don't like, but that's not why I find it unflattering. I did use it on like the outer perimeter of my face, and I don't think you can tell on camera, but in person, like right here, it clung to my foundation, and it's like showing off all of the pores and hair follicles in this area. It's just really not flattering at all. It's almost like a highlighter. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not on my hand, but it's very, very glowy, and I'm just not a fan of this at all. Full size retails $39. I would not pay that for this. Maybe the matte one, like the regular Laura Mercier powder. I have been wanting to try that one, but this one I would not pick up. It wasn't flattering on me, and I don't think that it's worth the $39 for the full size. The next product is the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops in the shade 50 Do You. They do have a couple shades of this. I will pump it on the back of my hand and blend it out. I don't hate this product. It's not bad. It is just kind of like an all-over glow. It smells bizarre. Like, I put it on my face the first time I used it, and I kept smelling something that smelled like Play-Doh or something. Like, it reminds me of some type of something from my childhood. Play-Doh, Gak, something. It just smells very strange, and it lingers on the face, which I do not like. I don't mind the glow. Even though it's gold, I think it's a natural gold, and it looks really, really pretty on the tops of the cheekbones and stuff. I have mixed it in with foundations. I didn't mind it that way either. I have used it by itself, just on the top of my cheekbones on a no makeup day. Does not blend well, just on my skin tone. Like, Ryan notices nothing, and he was like, there's something weird on your face. And it was like all caked right here. Like, I couldn't get it to blend. It just looked really weird. So I don't hate this product, but it's definitely not my favorite. I will probably use the sample throughout the summer, but I personally would not repurchase. It's just not something that I gravitate to often. Full size does retail for $45. I would not pay that for this. There are other like liquidy cream highlighters that are a lot cheaper that do the exact same thing. Examples of that would be the Flower Glow Getter Liquid Illuminizer, as well as the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halos. Multiple shades in both of these. There are more shades in the Wet n Wild range than there are Flower, but both of these are really nice, and they do the exact same thing. So this is mostly just up to whatever you're willing to pay for it is. The product is decent, and I will continue to use this, but I personally wouldn't repurchase, especially for that price. This next product is a Sephora collection product. It is the Ultra Shine Lip Gel in the shade 1 Perfect Nude. It is the lip gloss that I have on today. I do like it. I think it's a nice gloss. It does have an interesting applicator. It is kind of like an hourglass shape. It feels very comfortable on the lips. It's a thin formula. There's not a whole lot of color here. It's almost like a clear gloss. It has a hint of a pink in it. I do like it though. It is like a nice gloss shade that I would gravitate to. Quality's nice. It is a gloss that you're going to have to reapply. It's not one of those heavy ones that just kind of lingers for a while. If you eat or drink anything, it's going to go away and you're going to have to reapply it. The full size does run $12, which I don't think is a bad price for a gloss. If this were a more exciting shade that I was just like, wow, this is something I have to have, I would pay the $12 to get the full size after I ran out of this. I do think that it is good quality, and I do think that it would be worth the $12 if this is a color that you gravitate to. I do know that they have plenty of other shades in this formulation. The formulation's nice if you're looking for a higher end gloss. And the last product is also a full-size item, and it is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Glass in the shade Sweet Life. This is what the packaging looks like. It is the glitter that I have on the inner half of the eyes today. I will go ahead and do a swatch on the back of my hand for you though, just so you can kind of see it. It is very, very beautiful. It does have a nice kind of pinky champagne undertone to it. I do really, really like this product. It stays this intense all day long. It doesn't crease, it doesn't bunch up, it doesn't flake. I really enjoy this formula. I think this color is absolutely beautiful. I think it looks really nice with all of the looks I've done with it. I do think it's really good quality. This, like I mentioned, this is a full-size product and it retails for $22. I think that's a good price for it. It's right up there with the Stila Glitter and Glows. I think that these are comparable to those. I think that this is really, really nice and I definitely recommend this. The value of the 2 full-size items comes to $49 and you're only paying $45 for the whole bag, and you get all of the little sample sizes, which are going to last you quite a while. It's not like they're the teeny tiny, you only get 2 uses. You are going to get multiple uses. You're definitely getting your money's worth with this set if you think the set is worth it to you. I definitely recommend this set. If you see multiple products here, you're like, wow, I'd really like to try that. These Sephora favorite sets are a really good way to try out new products without jumping straight into paying full price for these items. And as a whole, I do think this set is great. There was only one product I didn't really like, and there was only like one product that was an in-between. So as a whole, I think the set was really, really nice and I definitely recommend it. I will link it down in the description box below in case you're wanting to check it out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you liked it and I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.